What's up? What's up? What's up? Polo Sports talking ENT. Oh, what y'all? Y'all thought I wasn't finna talk about this? Nah, that's not what we do here. That's not what we do here at the LDBC. All right, we nip things in the bud, man. We put things out on the table, and whenever there's meat, uh, you know what I'm saying? There's fresh meat. We gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Look here. Um, very rarely uh, is there a case where we could have a good civilized dialogue between two brothers without it turning into a thing where we at each other's necks, we threatening to fight or shoot or stab one another, or we threatening to harm one another or to pull up or whatever you want to call it, man. And you see me myself personally, I'm not excited about seeing nothing like this between these two. You know, uh, I gotta respect for all of my brothers. You know what I'm saying? But see, the thing about it is, see, that's what they want to see. They want to see, you know, they want to see a pony show, a dog and pony show. They want to see us destroying each other. They want to see our black queens, being destroyed and being, talked about, being, embarrassed. That's what they want to see. They don't want to see a healthy dialogue. Yeah, I'm all for a good debate. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for that. Uh, ain't nothing wrong with disagreeing. Something is wrong with you. Something is wrong with you. My thing is this though. Okay, like if if you're gonna call somebody out though, and whether it's on social media, whether it's on your platform, whatever whatever that you're doing, you better be ready to receive the smoke as well as give it too. You can't call anybody out on your platform. I'm not speaking on any of the two brothers. You know what I'm saying? When I talk about Kwame Brown and when I talk about uh, Hassan Campbell, because if you come to me and you ask me, okay, well, whose side are you on and all this other stuff, look, I'm on nobody's side. I, look, if you're gonna have a dialogue, you know, let's keep it civilized. Let's keep it civilized. Let's not put up a front as if though, okay, yeah, we come to have a good debate, and we come to have good dialogue, and we come to uh, put things out on the table, and then all of a sudden, then you're talking about pulling up on each other, or you you're not talking about trying to build. Uh, there's nobody on there trying to give wise counsel. They don't want to see that. They want to see the drama. They want to see turmoil. They want to see us destroying each other. They want to see us going at each other and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's to me and to everybody else, that's enticing. To me, it's not enticing. Some people may not even click on what I have to say, and I'm all for that. But if I sit here and I'll be like, well, uh, F this nigga or F that nigga or something like that. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna want to see that. They want to see me destroying my queens out here, my our black queens and stuff like that. Saying, oh yeah, well I can't stand that thought and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to see nobody uplifting anybody or anything like that. And it's sad because a lot of the people that try to promote positivity and call themselves quote unquote, peacemakers or, trying to, bring everybody together and anything like that, they be the main ones that's egging this type of stuff on. They be the main ones that really be trying to egg this stuff on. And me, I'm not with it. I'm not with it. Uh, you know, all I got to say is that if you over the age of 30 and you have kids and you got responsibilities, and even if you're married, you have your own business, uh, you gotta, even if you just got a regular 9 to 5 job, that means that you have responsibilities and a priority that you have to take care of. And part of that responsibilities is the onlookers that are looking at you. Okay. The eyes are the window to the soul. And that's what a lot of people have to understand that. So when they're looking at you, when these young brothers are looking at you, they're not looking at you for, oh, okay, yeah, we came together, we broke bread with one another. We we agreed to disagree. Nah, that's not what they're looking for, you know. And when you do it, they're gonna be disappointed that you didn't do it. They're gonna be disappointed that you didn't pull up on one another. They're gonna be disappointed that you didn't go to somebody's house and or go into the hood and pull up or something like that. They're gonna be disappointed that there wasn't nobody getting hurt. They're gonna be disappointed that there wasn't no drama. They're gonna be disappointed that ain't nobody filling up a chat room talking about all this drama and stuff like that. They're gonna be disappointed. They're gonna be disappointed. They want to see. They encourage drama. They encourage filth. And me, if you're looking for me to say some crazy things about Hassan Campbell, I'm not gonna disrespect that man. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because uh, from what I've seen, the man got kids. The man got a wife. Uh, the man is he's trying to survive just like anybody else. I'm not gonna disrespect Kwame because he's a black man. He's out here. He's had to survive. He's had to do things on the daily. Had to overcome some things in his life, and he has responsibilities that he has to take care of too, as far as kids and things of that nature. But the main reason I'm not going to disrespect them, man, is because, like it or not, they are still my brothers. Some people may see, okay, well, man, that guy, that guy's this or that guy's that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's fine. Everybody's entitled. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. And what's sad is that some people they're ready they're ready to jump on the train uh, and pick and choose sides. You know for whatever. Because they feel an emotional bias about a particular person. You gotta have your own mind. You gotta have your own judgment. You gotta have your own thoughts, man. You gotta stand on principle. You can't just, look at somebody on the internet and then all of a sudden you just want to follow them just because, it sounds good. Or you want to jump on a train and follow and just try to, throw a wrench in something and try to start some mess. That's what's encouraged. The destruction of one another. People love that. They love seeing us tear down one another. They capitalize off of that. Think about the movies that they make about us. Us shooting and killing one another. Us, destroying our black women. That's what they want to see. And if it's not to their liking, then guess what they do? They're not gonna they're not gonna put it out there. They'll be like, nah, it's not enough violence towards one another. You know what? We can't put this out there, man. They're not killing each other, enough. They're not destroying each other enough. I'm not with it. I think it's sad personally, for real. And I'm not gonna jump on. I'm not gonna jump on, somebody else's, platform or something like that to try to. If it's about actually building and actually coming together and actually trying to actually really start some stuff or whatever, you don't even really need to jump on anybody platform or anything like that to do something like that. You can holler at somebody, behind the scenes, even if you have a problem with that person, like a really legitimate problem with what that person said. I I I trip out because a lot of the stuff that 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 we do, we pretty much we shoot ourselves in our own foot. For real, we do. We bring it on ourselves. Half of the problems that we do, we bring on ourselves. Ha- uh, the reason why we're looking over our shoulders is because we put ourselves in those trials and tribulations, not not realizing what we did before we made that particular action. Everybody knew what they was doing before they made a YouTube channel. And if you didn't, man, you know what I'm saying, you were just doing it uh, just to troll, pretty much. But if you didn't have a plan to be, you know, a creator or to try to promote something or anything like that, then what are you doing? You're really wasting your time. But see, that's what I mean right there, right? These people have an agenda. These people have an agenda. Believe it or not, man, it's gotten to the point where even our own people they like to see that. They be like, oh man, they finna get into it, da 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 da, and not for the debate. Look, I'm all for a healthy conversation between two African American males. I love that, but the dialogue got to be healthy. It can't turn into, well, well, f you, I'm gonna pull up on you and all this other stuff. That's not what I bring, and that's not the type of energy that I wanna promote, because that's what they want. That's what they want to do. They want to see that constantly. And if they don't like that I'm not talking about that on this channel, that's fine. I really don't care. because I'm not out here to please people anyways. And you really shouldn't be out here to please people. You shouldn't be out here to try to please anybody. Only people that you really need to please is really first yourself. And if you got a family, you know what I'm saying, in terms of your empire, then them. But even them, you can't. You're not gonna please. You shouldn't be trying to please them because everybody's gonna be disappointed if you out there trying to please this person or please that person or something. I'm not out here to do it. If guys don't like me because, oh, okay, well, you're not team Kwame, or you're not team Hassan or something like that. Shoot, that's fine with me. I'm still gonna get up in the morning and still do what I have to do because I'm not waking up living for them. These brothers got to wake up and they gotta do whatever they do in terms of everyday life. 9 times out of 10, when everybody wakes up in the morning time, a lot of society, when they get up in the morning, guess what? They reach for the internet, or they see what's on Facebook, or they see what's on YouTube. It's like a god to them. It's like idol worship, and I don't do that. If you put anything before your maker, or before your before the Most High, guess what? It's idol worship. you know, it's a form of lust too, because uh seeing two guys get into it, and you don't want to talk about what's going on in society. You don't want to have an intellectual conversation without talking about, yeah, I'm gonna pull up on you, I'm gonna do this to you, or F you and F this and all this other stuff. You're not realizing that, like I said before, the eyes are the window to your soul. And more importantly, see, what y'all not realizing is that this stuff, while you have all this stuff being recorded and documented and everything like that, you never know who's watching. How do you don't know? How you know that person's kinfolk might not be taking it the way that you may be taking it. You might have a kinfolk that's really really crazy, or something like that, you know. But see, they don't want to. South, they don't want to hear that. They want drama. They want turmoil. You know what? They're not tearing a woman down in the stream. You know what? I'm not gonna look at that. You know what I'm saying? But the minute there's a heated argument talking about, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Ooh, girl, ooh, man, click on this or something like that. I'm not with none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because the stuff that you sitting here talking about and debating about and stuff like that. Okay, what are we building upon? Okay, we talking about, okay, yeah, you wanna do something in terms of education and building schools and multi-purpose centers and stuff like that. You don't need to get online and do any of that stuff and hash it out. Look, confrontation is good for communication. I'm all for that, and I do have a belief in that. But it doesn't have to be out in the open to the world, to the world, just to appease the people or anything like that. Because guess what? People people wanna they want to feed off of that. They lust off of that type of stuff. That some people desire two black men destroying and killing each other. They desire that. Even our own people do. And I'm not with it. I'm not with it at all. I'm a man of morals. I'm a man of integrity. I stand on principles. And it's sad to say that some people, uh, they don't understand nowhere near any type of philosophy that I try to bring. But see, when I do have, there's some people that don't even have the mental makeup to even have an intellectual conversation with me, because they're so ready. I already know what they're trying to do. I already know what you're trying to do even before you even try to do it, just by maybe a couple words into your conversation. So when I look at, these I'm not even gonna call them debates. I'm not even gonna call I'm gonna call it destruction, because that's what it is. When I look at this type of destruction between one another, I look at it and I laugh. A debate is what Pastor Dow, if you sub to his channel, I'm gonna let South go in just a second. A debate is where there's actually a moderator and it's organized, it's structured. You have two people there that have, of course, difference of opinions, and they have talking points. They have a set, minute, a couple minutes to talk or whatnot, to say what they need to say, and everybody is in there, and they're paying attention, and like I said, it's structured and organized. But you getting there and you saying that, oh yeah, well, man, that nigga cooked this nigga. That nigga said he was gonna put. Ain't nobody cook nobody. You know why? Because it didn't do anything. It didn't get anywhere. Did we build any schools off of this? Did we feed any? Did we feed the hungry off of this? I'm talking about people that are hungry, that are homeless, and that are less fortunate, that where their parents can't afford to buy them food or anything like that, because there's real people struggling out here. Did we um, get kids any school clothes or anything like that for them off of this? No. Guess what? All of the people are sitting here capitalizing off of it, talking about all it, and that's why I haven't really even touched on it. I'm touching on it because I hate the destruction of two black men going at one another, and everybody else loves it. Go ahead, South man, you got the floor.
I appreciate it. Let me come on. I just want, I've been seeing a lot of stuff go on, and to me, when I look at it, it's like, in my point opinion, a lot of people ego supersede just, getting things done in certain aspects. I hear I hear things about building, and then it'll turn into, this back and forth of dysfunction, and it's like we have this. It's like in our community we have what masculinity is. It has this kind of, we still have this how can you say it, this gangster bravado to us, and it, at the end of the day, it's kind of like, at the end of the day, that's what a man is. So if I need to disrespect you or this or that, I don't mind. I can't be wrong. I can't say, what I'm doing is bigger than, what we can build together is bigger than, me just not liking you, or just, what I'm saying, trying to figure out where our differences are at. You know what I mean? And I just see it every day. I'm like, okay, we come on here, we start off building, we'll get valuable information, and then by the end of it, it turns into men disrespecting each other and thinking that's cool. I don't understand how it's cool. If we're gonna be representation, if we're gonna be a certain reputation to the youth and to the younger people that we want to teach and we want to listen to us, why do we think it's okay to disrespect each other in front of the youth, and in front of the people we supposed to mentor? We get on these media platforms, and we can't even respect each other, our differences about sports. So we damn sure ain't gonna be able to respect each other differences in other aspects of life, because sports is not even the most important aspect of life. You know what I'm saying? As far as having differences and understanding how you should move forward and develop ideas and concepts to move forward in life. So that's what I don't get. It's like a like confusing to me, man. And I feel like people, people have this ego where it's just better to, it's just better to have, we have our packs. It's like people have their packs, and then you know what I'm saying. If anything make them look bad, they feel like they got to protect it. Versus, I don't think it's all about making somebody look bad. It's just all about what solutions. If you got a difference from a brother, just like with these two guys, if y'all have differences, one apologize. Why should it lead? Why should y'all sit here and engage with each other to where you know what's going to lead to nothing but conflict? Why we can't present ourselves as men and show the people and to show the youth and the people that we mentor that we can talk things out, that we can have actual solutions. It don't end with us talking all this stuff, meeting each other, which more than likely ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? Or disrespecting each other's family, friends, and all that. And then we think that's okay. That's why I'm big on if while I'm on social media and people see me on social media, whether they know me personally or not, I'm not gonna even go back and forth with you like that because I want people to know, dude South, he just all about being productive. He all about giving people positive energy. I would not let my ego take me into a place where, oh, okay, I gotta embarrass Polo since he done said something I didn't agree with, or because everybody on the panel laughing and joking like we high schoolers. You know what I'm saying? It's like we wanna. It's like if we say we're gonna be a conduit to the youth and to the people that want mentorship, and then we act like 19-year-old high school kids and laugh and joke and bully people and disrespect people, like what are we really doing? You get what I'm saying, Polo? Some of this behavior that I see on some of these platforms are behavior we had when we was in high school. Am I lying, Polo?
Nah,
Am I lying? I'm just serious about that. And it's nothing wrong with joking. We men, doing other stuff. But when you, especially when you're our age, we in our mid to late 30s, right? It's at some point we should know when we exhibiting ourselves, unlike men, especially to the youth, and especially for the people that we trying to give information to say to move forward and to learn and to see how to maneuver as time go on. So yeah, I might come on your platform and joke. Or we might take personal shots, but not seriously. We might joke about what we ate, but I'm not gonna come out here and call your wife, your kids, and all this. I don't even know you like that. And even if I did, why would I think that would be a respectful thing to do for you? If I say I'm the type of person that's on here to help and build people, like I'm confusing the youth because I've always been like this. I made mistakes in business and stuff like that. And I've been willing to tell people this is on me. I got to correct this. That's part of it being a man, not running from it, not disrespecting people. This is not teaching the youth how to. That's not nothing solution based. You don't find solutions by disrespecting people because either you're wrong or you feel like there's somebody that's either superior or inferior to you. However, you might see the situation. It doesn't help the situation. That's just your ego. If your ego is more important than doing the right thing, then your integrity or your real interest is at compromise. And the people that really want to see things go forward see that things. But to the people that's lost and trying to figure it out, you confusing them. If we if we want to keep continue to fuse our people, if we keep representing ourselves as people that have positive information, but then be disrespectful to each other on the same front lines, like we've dealt with a lot of confusion and disrespect, dysfunction. You're not gonna do nothing but pivot the people back to the stuff that they know. Us as black people, we already know that. We know how to be dysfunctional. We know how to be disrespectful. So when we give a little good information, then we pivot right back to the stuff we already know. What do you think people are gonna refocus their energy toward? You know, and that's just what's interesting to me. I'm not ups. It's sad. it's sad that I see it happen, but it's just like I don't want. I just feel like it's an ego thing. If your ego is more
And
important than getting to the right thing or getting the right thing done, just like if me and you, Polo, if we've had our differences for any simple reason, if I feel like we can't work it out as a man and come together and say, look, me and Polo have had our differences for some reason or not, but you know what? It's all about if we about togetherness, we gonna work it out. It can't be too much. If we on this YouTube, it can't be too much we've done to each other on YouTube to where we can't work it out. We haven't met each other personally. We haven't personally came in contact to have any kind of outcome on somebody's family, social, economical situation, financial situation in their family. So what is it on here where we just beefing with each other where we can't work it out as men and show the youth that hey, we had our differences, we were disrespectful to each other, but you know what? We can get over this because being together is more important than us beefing, whether it's for clout, whether we really beefing or not. What you know what I'm saying? And that's why I say this is an ego thing. If your ego more important than the people, so what are you really teaching for the people? That's what it come down to me. Are you really trying to help people?
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, I look, I see things differently. I'm 40 years old. I grew up in the 80s, grew up in the 90s.
Okay.
We we had differences as a kid. We fought. All my friends, we fought and became friends. If you in the military, well, get out of line. You put your hand, you we put hands on each other. That the shit going on right now, motherfuckers is talking, ain't getting no consequences behind their damn words. So that's why you got a lot of these cats on YouTube ain't no real motherfuckers. They lames in real life, and they come on YouTube and pretend like they hard and shit. And motherfuckers that real usually don't say shit. They just let that shit go because they know them. You can see motherfuckers that's lame. Like, man, you just talking. But shit getting aggravating because a lot of damn people is following lame ass people. And then now they got there repeating what the fuck they damn saying. The shit is getting aggravating. That's why motherfuckers is goddamn going back. Like, look, shut your ass up. You ain't never did shit. Your whole claim to fame is being on damn social media. You ain't no goddamn man. And that's what Kwame was trying to damn tell this boy. You ain't did shit. You ain't got scars. Your scar is mental. You hurt and you trying to fight some demons in your own mind, and then you project that shit on everybody that you damn see. Half the shit he got there was talking about, I'm like, man, what the fuck? That shit don't mean shit to me. What the fuck is he talking about? He crying. That's all that shit was. He
But
was crying, and now Kwame used him as a teaching moment to see how hurt a lot of these motherfuckers is. Yo, was damn Kwame. That's why he was so calm, cool, collective, and then run around. He would start talking about wanting to fight the shit. How you want to fight somebody then ask them to pay for your hotel? This shit is goddamn stupid, man. I'm telling you, man. These ain't. It's a lot of weak motherfuckers running around these days. I can't
but
believe how many motherfuckers is
but
weak these days. This shit is crazy.
but but most of the time when two men get into a fight, it's some kind of ego invoked.
Yes, it's ego. Everybody got an ego. That shit
But
is just like
do you think
everybody
it's
got an asshole. But
yeah?
you gotta understand what I'm saying. You gotta understand what I'm saying. Every, ego is pride. You ain't gonna let no man just damn talk to you any kind of way and say, "Oh well, I ain't gonna have an ego, and I'm just gonna let them talk to you in some way." You know
Mm,
what I'm saying?
I know,
You
but
ain't
at
gonna
some
do that,
point, no, but this is what I'm saying. At some point, if we really trying to build, this is how I look at it. If we really trying to build, and we know that certain conversations, once they lead to some other way, they're
brother,
counterproductive, just remove
brother,
yourself from it.
brother. What are we trying to build though? Are we trying to build a house with weak stones? Are we trying to build
No,
a house with
but
strong stones? You
this
see what I'm
this is
saying? You gotta weave out the weak from the strong. You can't build with weak material. That's
Uh,
what I'm
the,
saying. You gotta get all that shit out the damn way.
but I think us as black men, we think strength is only comes from the prospect of holding of fighting physically on the front line. First, we
No,
got to
no, no,
have
no,
intellectual
no, 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 no,
conversation
bro,
because
bro, brother, brother. I was raised by my pops, just me and my pops and the dog. It ain't about we black or being a man. It's about whenever you have a boundary in front of you, you have to go through it. You don't run from it. You go through it. That's what being a man is about. Gotta go. You gotta whatever the problem is, you don't cry, you solve it. I grew up basically by myself. When I had a problem, I ain't had nobody to run to. So I had to figure out how to damn deal with it. It's a lot of people right now that when they have a problem, they want to go run and cry to somebody else.
see, you
Suck
just
that
said
shit
something.
up.
You didn't
It's
realize
time to
what you
be a
just said,
fucking
brother.
man. You
You didn't
understand? Suck
realize.
that shit up,
Hold
be a
on,
man.
brother. You don't realize what you just said. You want me to explain it to what you just said?
Yeah, explain it.
We we as black people, we used to not having the support, and that's the whole. Isn't that one of the reasons why you have Kwames and other people? The positive energy they bring is to bring black men together and have a support and to build off certain things. See, this is the thing. You trying to project uh, yo us. A lot of us have grew up like that with this individual perception of life. You had to do things on your own. Now, if we're gonna build, we gotta go into unfamiliar circumstances where we build and have and support each other. But this is so foreign to us. It's kind of eerie. It's kind of
No,
uncomfortable for us. Cause
brother, I don't think you understand. I
okay,
had support. I had support because of
but
the way my daddy raised
but
me.
but
But
the
when
way
I
you
was
explain
by
it,
my hold on, bro.
okay,
When I was by myself, the way my daddy raised me, when I was by myself and I came to a problem, I could solve it. I didn't run from it because he taught me. That support. He didn't have to come in there show me how to do it. He taught me how to deal with problems. That's the support.
okay, you
So I
confused
had
because you said you
support.
done stuff on
I
your
had
own.
support because he taught me how to deal with stuff on my own as a man at a young age. You see what I'm saying?
let me
All
let
this,
me let
I
me
need, I
let me
need this person. I need that person. Look, we need each other. Don't get me wrong. We need each other. Numbers. It's the only way you're gonna defeat your enemy with numbers.
right.
But
Let me
you cannot wait for somebody else. This is what I'm saying. You cannot wait for somebody else to come save you. You got to goddamn do shit for your own. At the same damn time, you can show somebody else what to do.
right, Omega. Let me get this out real quick. All right, I'm gonna say this. Um, like I said in the beginning of the stream. Okay, I'm all for uh, like what we having right now. What do you call this? This is a healthy dialogue
Yeah.
between three African American males, right? I don't like saying black. We need to call each other African American
I,
kings.
I ain't
That's really
I
what
ain't
we
Af-
are.
I'm
Uh,
American. I ain't African, bro. I'm from
well,
South Carolina.
African American
Elder mess
king.
with. I know what you're saying, bro. Elder mess
You know
with
what
you.
I'm
I know what
saying? But the thing about it is that you know if 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 you're gonna sit here and you all of this stuff that we're doing like online and on social media stuff like that, some of this stuff
Thousands of people watching.
can be handled. Hold on, some of this stuff can be handled, you know, face to face or behind the scenes or through like Omega. If I gotta if I take issue with you or something like that, I don't need to bring a whole bunch of followers with me and have a build a bravado and have a clout
you're saying. Yeah,
chasing
right.
mentality just to say, okay, hey, yeah, Omega man, I got a problem with you. You know what? I'm gonna pull up on you and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? No, because that's what they want to see. They want to
Yeah,
see the destruction. They don't want to see us building with one another and trying to get to somewhere. Like if we're sitting here right now, right,
bro.
and I'm telling South and I'm telling Omega, hey, look, hey, this is our plan to do this. And 9 times out of 10, these people are not going to be interested. But I guarantee you, if I'm telling well, F you, Sal, and F you, Omega, and all this other stuff. There's gonna be people gonna enjoy it. They're gonna lust for that type of stuff because that's what a lot of these people they probably grew up around. Some of these guys that are online ain't even alphas. They're betas and they're clickers and all this other stuff. But because that's their way of being another person, then they'll be like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I like the drama and people are
Yeah,
consumed by it. I don't like it, Omega, at all. I don't. When
hey,
people ask me, well, who you with? I'm not with either one of them. You know why?
brother,
Because
brother.
the thing about it is that uh, you love it or hate it. Hassan, at least what he's telling us. He says that he's a father and he's a husband. Kwame, he's got kids and he's got responsibility just like himself. So if somebody is being destroyed mentally, psychologically, emotionally, and physically, which I know you done been through because you done served in this U.S. United States of America. Listen, we're not getting anywhere with this. And the fact that both of these guys they went at each other and more people are laughing at it, they're capitalizing on it. I don't really
They
like it.
they
I know.
constantly
I
going back and
understand,
forth
brother.
still on it.
Hey, I'm I'm trying to explain something to y'all, bro. When I was in the military, when I was on the boat in the Navy, we had something called the fan room. It's a goddamn room with damn big ass engine in there, but it had space in there. If we had a problem, if you had a problem with somebody, they say go to the fan room. They go in the fan room, they lock the door. Nobody can see who did what. You go in there, you fight that shit out. They open the door, and everything was solved. It wouldn't just behind closed doors. And you did your damn bid.
But
Most of my
but
friends, I was growing up, we fought each other. Nobody seen what the fuck was going on. We fought each
but
other, and then we settled things like that. Now, what I'm saying is, somebody whose son came out there on public. He ain't go behind closed doors saying he got a problem. He went out there in public. So of course, motherfucker gonna be like, all right, motherfucker, you gonna come? Hey, I'm out there and come back at you. I mean, since when we gonna do? We got this sensitive
I make
ass mentality. When somebody come at you, you supposed to be like, all right, he apologized. I ain't gonna say nothing. Fuck that shit. We don't do that
like,
shit where I'm from.
I make
We
the.
don't do
Let me
that
ask you
shit.
something. Can I ask you something? Do you fight fire
What's
with
up?
fire or do you fight fire with water? How do you
We
beat
fight.
fire?
We fight fire with dynamite. Cause
Hold on,
you
hold on, hold on.
evaporate. You take away the oxygen. That's how the fire goes up. So you fight fire with dynamite.
If
That's how
no,
we do it.
no, I'm saying I gave you two. You, if you had the option, would you fight fire with fire or fire with water?
Options. What you mean,
If you had the option to either fight fire with fire or fire with water,
bro?
which
I'm
one
gonna.
would you?
You talking about a little trash fire, or you talking about an oil fire? Fire is
A
different.
trash
There's
fire,
different level. There's
trash
different
fire,
levels of
trash fire.
a trash fire. You pour water on it, right? Or you smother
Okay.
it. You smother it.
I mean,
But you
most
can't do
fire,
that with an oil fire, right?
yeah, most fires are not
See, you gotta
oil-based
understand
fires.
it's different
That's why
levels
we
to
have.
this. It's different. There's
Hey,
different levels.
y'all both from the country. We got East Texas and we got South Carolina in here. So yeah, y'all put
I'm
me
gonna tell
on
you something.
Let's.
something.
Hey,
I'll make a. Let's
I'm
make
gonna
the.
explain.
The country boy.
Explain something to
Let's.
y'all about South Carolina. People don't talk about South Carolina, but I'll tell you something about South Carolina. When them 9 people got killed in the church in South Carolina, it was about to be a war. Motherfuckers don't play down here like that.
Yeah.
The president had to come down here and calm shit down. He ain't come down. He ain't come to that funeral. He came down here to calm shit down. It was about to be a war. Them goddamn Geechees will put the damn fucks and shit up. And that shit they ain't make no damn news. Only people down around here know about this shit. The motherfuckers do not play.
So I'll
That's
make
why
a.
when
So you do.
this hold on, bro. That's why when Kwame be talking and we speak the way he speak, people are generating to it because that's the way we been down. That's the way we been down talking around here. We just ain't been on no social media and YouTube and people seeing this shit. That's our mentality down here. I got KKK live right up the street down from me. I done sold cow to and they so I done bought cow from them. That's how we down do. The motherfuckers know goddamn well you come down here, you gonna get fucked up. It's a boundary with all this shit. We can live in peace. You just got there stay in your lane, I stay in my lane. You cross that goddamn line, you get fucked up. And I don't know how y'all do in the city. Cause I've been in the military. I lived in the city. I didn't like. I couldn't stand it. I like being in the country. Cause country motherfuckers know not to damn fuck with damn people.
Right. What was you about to say, Sean? Go ahead, man.
This is the thing.
Yeah,
This is the thing. If if we want uh, all problems, some problems may can be solved by fighting them out. But how many solutions can we, with all the issues that we have, how many solutions can we come to with only having arguments and then fighting it out, arguing, fighting it out, or representing
bro.
ourselves in a manner to where we always colliding. We never together. It's always somebody battling. They're against each other for some odd
Bro,
reason. How do we expect people to respect us? How do we expect the youth to respect us? If we could talk about a little bit about some good building stuff, but we can't even unify because we disrespecting each other on YouTube and we ain't never met each other. Or it's not one person in the group can say, you know what, I'm bigger than just trying to fight. I've been fighting my people whole life. I just want to represent. I want to be a representation and help the people show them it's more to black people than just getting into it with each other. When will we have enough
can I
self-respect to realize how important that is?
can I explain it a little bit,
All right.
bro? Look, it's reason the reason why we got so many damn arguments. You don't see women doing this shit that as much as men. These cats are sensitive and they're effeminate. They all goddamn running around here acting like women arguing with each other. Men don't do that. You handle your business. That's what men do. You handle your business. You don't damn do all this shit. So what you seeing right now is feminine ass men arguing with other men. That's what's going on. I don't
I agree
argue with
with you.
no damn
I
body.
agree with.
I do
I
not. I do not. I don't. I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead.
no. No. I agree 100% with you. I think that's pretty much what me and Polo side say. Like I'm 30. I'm 36. Polo 38. I don't need to get on YouTube to get into it with nobody. I can go outside. I can go up the street and get into it with somebody. If I'm coming on YouTube and say, look, I'm a I want to be a piece of that conduit to where people can come get information they need, positive. I'm not finna get caught up in arguing with nobody. No matter if they speaking on me outside of YouTube or on YouTube. I was like, look, I'm not gonna associate with them because it's bigger fish to fry if I'm really about helping the people. That goes both ways
Yeah.
for that goes for Kawhi, Kwame, and what you call. You see what I'm saying?
And
Now
see what
I know what you
what
call
I'm
history.
saying
Go ahead.
what I'm saying with Kwame is trying to explain it shit. He's teaching about these cats running around here doing that shit. At the same damn time, he know the little drama that's going on is gonna get people to listen. So he doing the drama too. This that's a seasoning. But the mama's cooking is the jewels he dropping on how to be better. So you gotta separate the like I always say, I eat the meat, I don't eat the fat, I separate the bone. Y'all you gotta understand what he's saying, what he doing. I can see it because the same shit he been saying, I've been saying, and my dad have been teaching me. He been saying the same shit for years. This ain't nothing new to me. It's just new on YouTube right now, and a lot of people is just seeing it. And you got a lot of feminine ass men that, like I say, look, most of these damn dudes, this dude 44 years old, talking about he a thug. Get the fuck out of here. You
But
grown.
this is
You're old. You too old to be thinking like that.
hold
It's
on. This is
just
this is
stupid.
one thing too, and I agree with you with what you're saying, Omega too. Um, I agree with what you're saying about you know emotional. Like you have a lot of men that can't have a healthy dialogue without it getting to a certain point because as men, especially alphas, what is our trait? We don't want to, we don't want to give no ground. We don't want to back down. We're not gonna fall for anything. You know what I'm saying? Listen,
Hey, brother
this is the
Polo,
thing.
brother Polo. It's the reason why I don't go ticket or panel. I didn't talk to Ticket before. And Ticket, you know what I'm saying? He know me. The reason why I don't go on Ticket panel is because he's bringing too many motherfuckers on their damn channel. They don't know how to have a discussion.
Mm,
They get to yelling, repeating themselves over and over like they retarded. All this emotional shit. I don't deal with that shit.
yeah,
Like right, oh, I come in your panel. We can have a discussion. We can talk. You can't do that shit with some people. You know what I'm saying?
right. I mean, well, hostility is in the minds of toxicity, if that makes any sense.
Yes,
If
yes, it
if
does.
if if you have a whole bunch of individuals that thrive off of a toxic environment, 9 times out of 10, birds of a feather, they're gonna flock together and
Yeah,
everything. And what like with Omega, South, Omega, I think you already done talked to him before. You
I
know what
don't.
I'm saying?
I don't think I have.
Yeah, we
I
we
can't remember.
already Omega would come through and stuff. I be urging him to get on more and stuff because I like to pick his brain and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I like
and
picking listen, two guys, and I'm gonna let y'all go just after I say this. Two guys that you really want to pick the brains of is a business mind and a military mind. And I got them right on the panel right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm business minded as well. You know what I'm saying? And I'm military minded myself. You know what I'm saying? So all great minds they think alike. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna agree on everything, but I'm not gonna sit up here and disrespect my brother Omega. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
disrespect my brother South. You know what I'm saying? And not to, we just need to chill out with all that.
No, this what I'm talking about. We having a discussion. This ain't no disrespecting anybody. We ain't yelling at each other. That's why I don't like yelling at each other and call each other names and shit. No, we don't
because
do that.
that's the only behavior exhibit that nobody has any respect for each other. When person overtalk you, they don't have no respect for you. That goes for another
Yeah,
dude, your wife, your girl. These these are normally signs. Those are normally signs that people don't have. If people gonna involuntarily just call you out your name and all that, they really more likely don't have respect for you, directly or indirectly, especially on a media platform where you haven't. I'm real big on that. You know what I'm saying? And I come from some of the roughest places. Don't get me wrong. Like niggas think because my demeanor cool, I don't. Cause I done grew up around this shit. But see, niggas so used to niggas not giving them a certain amount of respect to the where they feel like it's soft because a man trying to give you respect. This is what our environment is created where we think a dude's soft because he have respect for a certain level of
yeah,
respect for him, and that's the issue that's going on this community in our community, and we get to see it play out on these media platforms where we call dudes soft and all that because they just want to come on and have a conversation. Like I grew up in one of the worst areas in Texas.
bro.
I
I'm gonna
grew up
tell you
around
something,
Hoovers, all that stuff. Like this shit, I'm just I want to move past it. I moved to Atlanta, and a lot of that to get away from that. I know people doing 25 to life, done the chair, all that shit. I grew up seeing heroin and coke. My the dude that used to babysit me was on heroin. One of my great uncles. You know, I done seen all that shit. Uncles on crack, all that shit.
brother. I'm gonna tell you something. You know why I'm up right now? I'm doing the night shift. My pops do the day shift. We we police our community. They don't call the police that have a problem. They call us.
That's what's up.
We handle this shit. I done been uh, on the live stream with Anna. Anna, can't say her last name. And I'm talking to her, and I got a phone call. My baby daddy acting crazy. I don't know what to do. I said, "Don't worry, I got you." I got there strapped up, jumped in the car, went over there, and when that motherfucker was seeing a grown ass man strapped up, he wanted to talk. He didn't want all that big. He was running around acting all crazy. When I pulled up, he wanted to talk. And I talked to him. I said, "Look, man, you scaring your kids, man. What you doing?" Yeah, you right, you right, you right. I said, "All right, man, goddamn, go home, go to sleep. Sleep this damn shit off. You high, you drunk. You ain't thinking straight." Yeah, man, you right, you right. Now go home. He went home. Now, if they called the police, he was locked up. Or something else could have happened. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
That's
and
what we do down here in South Carolina, where in my neighborhood any damn way. They call me for the night shift, and they call my pop for the day shift.
you
And
know,
we don't get
much,
paid. We don't even get paid for this shit, but we still have that old notion from back in the day when uh, the grown ups, the real men in the damn community handled shit.
yeah, and
You know what I'm
I
saying?
respect that, but I talk about I think we gotta be able to differentiate when potential violence should be inflicted. Like if we're gonna constantly go in our community and be fighting male to male over disagreements and all that, that's where it gets foolish. We understand you gotta resort to some violence to protect yourself or to protect people you love around you or people that's you know what I'm saying, that's victims. But us as black people, we so caught in this ego from oh a nigga disrespect me, and I fall victim to some of it too, cause I'm away from it,
bro.
but it's still in me too. You see what I'm saying?
All
But
right, I'm gonna tell
we
you the
got to realize
biggest.
some things.
The, I'm sorry, my bad.
Now let me just say this one
Go
like
ahead.
this. It's a lot. It's a lot more as I get older. As we almost in our 40s. I don't. Me and Polo. It's a lot more things important than me beefing with anybody that I ain't, especially I ain't never met. We should be able to figure this out no matter what he said to me. If he can apologize to me and we can build and move forward in some capacity, my ego my ego is not too big for that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but this is what I be saying. This reason why I said about the damn being in the Navy and shit. Motherfuckers, some motherfuckers, you just gotta put hands on before they listen. Just like a little kid, got to damn put their hand on the
I
stove and get burnt before they realize don't you do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Some people is just like that. I
Yeah,
ain't saying all people like that, but some people is like that. You
I
know what I'm
agree
saying?
with you. I agree with you. But I think at some point, if that's what I'm saying, at some point, like we ain't never met each other, and you give me that energy, and we can't move from that, it just I need to get you out my circle. Like you're not here to build.
Yes, yes,
You see what I'm saying? Like this dude not here to
exactly.
build. He's just somewhere trying to cause confusion. But I'm not finna go back and forth with you because that don't help the
Uh,
situation.
but you
That
can use
that
that
that start to
situation
make
as
me
a
look like
teaching
I'm
moment.
I'm just on here to bullshit too. If I'm gonna
But
constantly go back with you and say, you know, it's not really about nothing. This is just my opinion. If you say something about me, Omega, right? Or you disrespect me, and I try to hash it out with you, and we still have our differences, I'm just done with you. My goal is to move forward and build positive stuff for the people. I don't want to keep going back and forth about our beefs because that's not important to me. Our so-called beefs
hey,
or whatever.
hey, brother, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm in LDBC boxing community. I done had several. Well, I think about three people I had got there come at with that
Hmm.
bullshit, and I didn't call nobody out. I ain't made no. Well, I don't make videos anyway. But I ain't call
Yeah,
nobody out on somebody else's string and shit. You know what I did? I told the motherfucker to call me and gave him my number. Them, mo- them motherfuckers called me and we talked for hours. I let them know how the fuck I damn feel about the damn shit. They trying to tell me, hey, you squash this shit. That's how you supposed to do. You ain't supposed to
yeah,
go in here and there in the public atmosphere and air that shit out. But if
yeah,
motherfucker damn go out here in the public atmosphere, of course you gonna damn go out here right back at him. I mean, because if you don't, they're gonna be like, what the fuck, man? Why this dude? You know what I'm saying? It's a double edged sword in this shit. Sometimes it's a whole lot. I've been in this shit for a long time. It's a whole lot of bullshit with some of these cats, and most of them is because they fucking lame ass dudes in real life ain't got shit, and they just want their claim to fame on social media, on YouTube or whatever the damn they do, and it's really pathetic. And I can see it a mile away. I look at some of these cats like, man, these motherfuckers is fucking lame. I can tell how the way they talk. And some of these motherfuckers is my friends I'm cool with. And I still know they lame.
yeah, man. I mean,
But
it's a
I ain't,
lot of
but
different
it's not my
personalities
place to
on
call nobody out.
here.
It's not my place to call
Yeah,
nobody out, so I don't say shit.
yeah, yeah.
I let them be.
And like I said, like I'm new to this. I know different people. I go on different political platforms, and you find out people beefing, and they think you're a part of something. Like, look, man, I just go and support people because one thing I'm about, I'm about real unification. I'm not on here saying since you know this person, I don't like you or this. I don't even know anybody personally to even say that. You know what I'm saying? All I do is go on there and I try to build with people because you never know who listening.
It's
You never know who might need some encouragement to do something. That's what I'm
yeah.
about. And Polo know
It's
that.
supposed
Like it,
it's
my
supposed to
ego
be.
don't supersede. You can come on here and we can argue about something, Omega, and I could have been wrong. Next time I come on here and I hear you, I'm gonna say, man, I was wrong. You were right about such and such. Because my ego, like my perception of me being wrong to the people, my ego don't supersede that. To not say you want, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's just not
yeah,
me.
yeah. And see, I don't have no ego on social media because I don't. I deal with real life issues. I deal with bullshit every goddamn day. So that face to face shit is more important to me when I get online. I talk shit. Don't get me wrong. I talk shit in the chat. I be fucking with motherfuckers in the chat because I'm an asshole. And everybody know it. I talk shit to my homeboy and they know it. We talk behind line like, man, you an asshole. I'm like, yeah, I know. That's what I do. But when the shit get real, when the shit is real, I got your back. And they know it. So,
I'm the thing about it. I watch people, and there's things I agree with and things I don't agree with, and I see people beefing, and I'm like, are these beefs really that serious to where all these people with different talents can't come together? Or is it just about beefing just for entertainment? You know what I'm saying? I can't differentiate the two. I'm not living nobody. I don't know these people personally to know who they really are. All I can do is react to what you're doing on social media. You know what I'm saying?
see,
On
that's
these
what I'm
media.
saying, dog. You got to understand one thing. A lot of these people are just doing shit for views and you doing it for attention. They ain't. They don't believe the shit they damn say. You gotta separate the real. I'll fuck with Ticket because Ticket is real with this shit. It's a lot of motherfuckers that ain't. It's a lot of damn people that used to be on Ticket channel and them on the panel all the goddamn time. They ain't on there no more. They were using Ticket to get views. You see what I'm saying? You gotta separate. You got. I can't tell you how to see the bullshit from the fake. You just gotta be able to see it.
No, it just to me, it's just so confusing because you know people really want to help people. They certain things they won't be bothered with. You know what I'm saying? If I'm really
You
trying to
gotta
help
look.
somebody, it's certain things that wouldn't bother me.
You gotta look
You
at
know,
who really trying to help somebody, or who really just running their damn mouth for attention. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference. I ain't said shit. Everybody damn know me. I don't know how I got so goddamn popular. I ain't made not one video. Everybody show me love just off the shit I dare say in the chat. If you real, you real. If you fake, you fake. That's all I can then tell you, bro. And like I said, I don't do no arguing. Motherfuckers argue all they want to. I laugh.
yeah. I mean, I don't do no disrespect. Once you disrespect me, that's it. That's it for the conversation. Cause I don't say nothing to disrespect nobody. So you know, once most of the time when people go to disrespecting you, it's either some insecurity that they have, whether they feel like they losing the conversation or they just don't know what else to do or it's just dysfunction. You know,
But let me
I
say
think
so. See my damn face? I got scars all over me, all over my body. I've been to war. I ain't worried about motherfuckers that got damn running their damn mouth on fucking YouTube. My shit fucked up, but I'm still a pretty motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about all that shit.
I thought you was asleep, Polo.
Huh? Oh no
Yeah,
no no.
I,
I was had to clean up just for a second, man.
yeah, I thought you was asleep too. I ain't gonna lie.
No 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 no. I'm awake. I'm wide awake. Nah,
Yeah, I
but
got
you know,
scars
man.
all over me, bro. I got whole half, a whole left side of my body is scarred
Uh,
up.
call them war wounds, man. War wounds. We all got
War
war.
stories. That's what I call war stories. That's all it is. I got
Yeah
blown the fuck up. I done seen my man. I done seen my people sitting here die in my arm. They don't worry
yeah
about what the fuck somebody saying. Goddamn, YouTube.
yeah. Uh,
I
a
still
lot a
got
lot of
shrapnel. I got shrapnel still in my face.
we gotta realize that the stuff that the energy that we bring in on on these screen and I like to call them keyboard gangsters. These guys that are sitting there, they typing all this other stuff, and to get behind the screen and all this other stuff. We got to talk about people that have actually been on the front line, people that have been through adversity, people that's actually going through stuff right now. Stuff this little petty stuff that we see right here,
We put our
just
energy in.
entertainment. Huh?
Yeah, I refuse. I refuse to. You know, I came in. I came. When I go on people panels and stuff, and I mean, when I see people talk about it, most people I don't even going to talk about it. I just want to come on yours because I know out of a lot of people, you bring more objectivity to it, and you talk about what's more valuable than who's right, who right. Nobody's really right if the solution uh, is is chaos or you know or confrontation. You don't build with your people off confront with each other. And if you're not big enough to see that, or if it's something more important than that, it don't matter who you are. I got a problem with it. There's no value in disrespecting your brothers and then turn around and say you for your people because you want other people to respect you, but they see you on YouTube or whatever disrespecting your own people. Why should they want to have respect for you? Then that's something we don't get. You gonna disrespect your own brother,
Right.
but you want me, a Asian, a white man, or whatever, to respect you. You don't even respect your own brother, and we don't think that's important. Whether we got issues or not, you're like, you know what, we got our issues, but look, we ain't gonna do it here. We could talk behind the scenes, but we're not gonna do it here.
But who is your brother though?
You know what I'm saying?
Not
That's the problem.
everybody your brother. This not, you know what I'm saying? That not everybody your brother. I can tell
I'm
you
not.
right now, my blood brother, my biological brother. You we he weak. He will bow down real quick. And I had a problem with that when I got out the military, came home, motherfuckers thought I was like him. I had to whoop motherfucker ass and let motherfucker know I ain't that motherfucker. I'm not going for that shit. And I'm looking at him like, what the fuck you been doing since I've been gone? He been bowing down while I got there. That shit pissed me the fuck off. I'm supposed to come home as a soldier, as a goddamn hero, a war vet. And I come home, I gotta whoop ass just because he was weak. You see what I'm saying? Who is your brother? It's a lot of weak motherfuckers out here. That's what I was trying to say earlier. There's a lot of weak people out here pretending like they hard, but when the shit get down, it's real, these motherfuckers bow down. The real motherfucker tired of it. Hello.
Yeah, we still here, man.
Oh, my bad, man. I
This
ain't mean go
this
off, man.
concept,
I
no,
just
no, no. This concept of buy down, I'm trying to get a full scope of it. I'm trying to get a full
bow.
scope of it.
What you mean
Yeah,
bow
because
down?
it's a very vague concept of you saying buy down as far as
I mean, motherfucker talk to you any kind of way. Motherfucker, they'll treat you any kind of way. I deal with this shit at work all the goddamn time. I'm sitting here goddamn trying to tell my other black people that I work with, quit letting these motherfuckers talk to you any kind of way. Quit letting these motherfuckers that they don't fuck with me because I don't tolerate that shit. And they keep asking me. They always come to me. Why they don't never fuck with you? I said because I don't let them fuck with me. Y'all got to damn start doing the same shit. Said, well, I don't know. I'm trying to keep my job. I like fuck the goddamn job. You have some self respect. You ain't gotta be an asshole. You ain't gotta damn be
I'm
nasty. But you got
I'm
there gotta let people know that you
I'm
cannot
gonna
damn talk to you any kind of way.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm more like you when I was working where I didn't take no shit from no bosses or nothing like that. But I'm gonna say this. This how I live. I never tell nobody how they should make their money unless they can work for me and make their money. And that's something I had to
Okay,
learn.
I
Because
tell
if
the
you can't
motherfucker
provide
how
somebody,
I
if
I'll tell a motherfucker how to make their money. I don't know why we forgot the meaning of the word sellout. If a motherfucker is selling out, that's not good for our community. I don't know why people say, well, he getting the bag, so I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna never say not get that bag. Yes, I am. I'm gonna say don't get that bag because you selling out your own people.
I I
That's a
don't
different.
I don't know if the context we use sell about people is really a valuable. Now selling out your people, I don't think it got nothing to do with a regular day to job. That's just somebody.
No,
You
I'm
see what
not
I'm saying?
saying
'Cause
that. I'm not saying that, but I am saying on your daily job, if you bow to these people and let them treat you any kind of way on a regular job, you selling out because you damn letting
I,
them know they can do anybody like that. So the next person that come in, it's the same
no,
shit.
I disagree. I don't work for nobody, by the way, but I'm just saying I disagree because
I don't
everybody.
work for
This what
nobody
I
either.
live. This is the thing. I live by this, and I used to have the same thought as you. Can't never tell nobody how they should make their money unless you can change how they make their money yourself. That's just how I live. So
And
we
you
can't
can
really
do
have that
that.
argument.
You can do that.
I'm not
That's
saying
why
you can't, but if
that's
you
why
can't at that point,
bro,
if
brother. That's why Kwame talking about coding and trade.
no,
Be
no,
your
you
own
you don't get
boss.
what I'm
Be your
saying, brother.
own boss.
No, 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 you don't get what
You
I'm saying. I'm
what
gonna
you
explain
saying?
it
I'm
to you.
sorry. My
I'm gonna
bad. My
explain it to
bad.
you. If you say you can't tell nobody how to make their money unless you can tell them right then and there, hey, stop doing this shit. Come work for me right now, and I can pay you to do something else. But if you can't, because you know why I say that? Because if you tell somebody that, you know what they're gonna say, nigga, what you gonna do for me? And you can't do nothing. You see what I'm? You see how it look? How you gonna tell somebody how to make their money if you can't change their situation right then and there?
But you can tell somebody make your own money. You can tell yourself, see, that's what I'm talking about. People running around here talking about they independent because they pay their bills. But when the store closed, when the damn shit, when the damn job cut out, you ain't independent, you dependent. I work a night job for a company because I get good benefits. At the same time, I have my own plumbing business and I'm a farmer. I raise cattle and goats. Their job cut out, and I told these motherfuckers at my job. I said you can fire me. I don't give a fuck because I'm independent. I don't care if you fire me. I'm
Yeah,
still gonna make
but
money. I'm still
but
making money.
what I'm trying to get you to see,
You
brother.
can.
We
what
can't.
I'm no, and you ain't hearing what I'm saying. That's why
I.
Kwame talking about trades. He talking
But
about
if
trade
he,
because when you learn, when you got a
that's
trade and you know a skill, you don't have to work for somebody and then deal with all that bullshit. You can be like, man,
I
fuck you, I'm gone and do your own shit or go to another company.
I agree with you, brother. But I'm telling you, before we can focus on people selling out, we need to have something that they can sell into, and that's what black folks don't do. We want to talk about people just selling out, and we ain't. We don't want to. We don't want to be. We don't want to work together to have somebody to sell into something that's us. So you go
Bro,
tell
sell.
somebody you need to stop doing this, and they look at you like, nigga, you got something for me,
So that's the
and you like,
dependent talk,
nope, and
man.
this you
That's the
nope.
weak talk,
I
bro.
mean, I
You
mean that's
no,
this is
you
this is
ain't
the this is
you ain't I'm sorry,
okay.
I'm
Go ahead.
sorry, I'm sorry.
This is the
Now I'm
void.
saying,
See, this is what I'm trying to get you to see. This is the void between the youth over all of you. You, how old are you, brother? If you
so
don't
what?
mind me asking, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm 40.
See, you round our age. The biggest void, we roughly 80s, baby. The biggest void
Yeah,
from our parents was they didn't have nothing for us. They wanted to tell us to stop running the streets, stop getting in gangs. But nigga, you work. I mean, y'all working for somebody. You ain't set up shit for me. You ain't got me no alternative. You
yeah,
telling me to
just
go do something
bro.
that you ain't set
Yeah,
up for me. But these other groups of people, they have shit in place for their kids. Oh, you gonna run this shit?
bro.
You ain't finna have to go sell out for nobody.
Set it. So you got to set it up for yourself. And
No,
when you
bro.
talking to some, no, hold on. When you talking to somebody else and telling, don't you say you don't work for nobody, right?
Yes, bro.
Set that up for somebody else. When you telling them, hey, why you dealing with that bullshit at work? Get your own shit. I did. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
We gotta
I
think. We
agree with.
start.
I agree with you.
We got to start thinking strong and not dependent. That's a problem because when we
But
think, oh well, I need this job, I need this, I need that. If you need it so bad, get it for your damn self. Get your damn shit together. Quit worrying about. You can have a good job. I told my own hairdresser just the other day. She's like, "Well, I'm going to school. I'm gonna get a good job, but I ain't finna do my trade because I don't want to get interfered with school." I said, "No, no, 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 no. Don't you do that. Get your damn trade. Focus on your trade and go to school. But you keep your damn trade. Keep your goddamn trade because if that job cuts out, what you gonna do? Keep your goddamn trade. Keep your hustle. Don't you ever goddamn fall back behind. Push your hustle behind your job. Fuck that shit, cause you can get fired at any point in time.
I agree with that. All I'm saying is, I encourage people to do stuff. They're gonna do what they want to do. But I never. This is what I'm just telling you the difference. I never tell people what they need to do unless I can offer them a direct alternative. That's the only thing I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, I
That's
agree.
what I'm telling you.
I'm not gonna sit here and tell somebody what they goddamn need to do. I'm just gonna give advice. Whether you take it or not, that's on you. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
all I'm saying.
I done been fired with a good job, making buku money. But I got fired because I would not kiss nobody ass. I tell people all the time, I'm an asshole.
I'm
I'm not gonna
I'm
change
I'm the same way.
I'm not gonna
But
change who I am just
but
for a paycheck. I'm not doing
but
that shit.
I'm
I got
but
fired.
I've always been
Go
a
ahead.
person where I was so good at my job to where I'm gonna come and do my job. I'm not kissing no ass. I'm not moving up. I'm just doing this shit until I get ready to leave. I never got fired from a job. I done got into it with managers. But I was always a person. I'm on time. Doing what I'm supposed to do, and I'm where I'm supposed to be. So it's like
I
you can't do nothing to me. But I trust me. I wasn't no ass kisser. I've never
oh
been
yeah,
that.
I say I ain't no ass kisser. My work ethic may gets me a job. People love my work ethic because I want to be the best. I always got there. Every job I'm on the best. But I ain't finna kiss nobody ass. I'm gonna be the best, and I'm gonna be the asshole at the damn job too. Cause you ain't finna sit here and tell me and talk to me in the kind of damn way. Fuck all that shit. If I'm doing my damn job, let me damn do my job the way I'm producing. Let me tell you something, man. I was 16 years old. I was working at Golden Corral, washing dishes. That's my first job, first real technical job. I had jobs before that, but that's my first real technical job. 16-year-old ready to go corral. I got hired as a dishwasher. A week later, I got promoted because of my work ethic. These motherfuckers, my grandma died. These motherfuckers want me to work on the day of my grandma's funeral because they want me to make them money. I'm saying I'm not finna do that. They told me straight to my face, either come to work or you don't come back. I said, all right, okay. I ain't come back. You kiss my ass. You ain't finna sit here and control me. My grandma died. You think I'm gonna go sit here and damn worrying about a job at my grandma's funeral? Fuck that goddamn job. I get another one. A week later, I got another job. Fuck that shit. And I told motherfuckers, I tell people all the damn time, if you are skilled, you can get another damn job. Fuck all that shit. You ain't gotta deal with all that bullshit. So at a young age, I felt the feeling of getting fired. So I don't give a fuck about getting fired. I get another job. I told them so, but I'm always I got my own business, so I ain't sitting here crying for money either. I ain't rich. I know a lot of people in there YouTube want to claim they rich thugs. They rich and they gonna beat everybody up. Nah, I ain't none of that shit. I'm a poor black man in the country with my own shit. That's what the fuck I am. Hello. Yeah, talk too much. I guess I talk too much.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. See, this is me, man. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff black people have learned about their history over the past 20 years in this information time. A lot of stuff we understand about ourselves, some of our people that we admire and we despise. But I focus on, instead of the people that's selling out, I focus on the people who buying in. Instead of
Yeah.
focus on the people who trying to confront each other, I focus on the people who trying to unify. I done seen niggas confront they each other my whole life. I grew up around Five Deuce Hoovers, MS 13s. I done grew up in the projects. I done grew up in the country. I didn't move. I don't. As I get older, a part of growing is understanding what's more value. You know what I'm saying? And I think us as black men, some of us experience things that we had never overcome. Even with this dude that what you call got into with. If you look at his history, more than likely he has a lot of mental health problems. He's been molested. He's had a lot of issues go on. We kind of know his
Yeah.
history. Yeah.
He
So
hurt. He
yeah,
hurt.
and
He
a lot
hurt
of people
bad.
come to YouTube. A lot of people come to YouTube because they got stuff going on and they hurt and they lash out. My like with people in these situations, I'm not here to add to to go on back and forth with them. If I can build with them, so okay, that's fine. If I can't, like we we can't focus on stuff that don't really move us forward. These little fights, people gonna get into fights. That's gonna happen. It's not going nowhere. But on a
Yeah,
major scale, black you fighting with your own people is not nothing to build off of. That's why I don't want to entertain it. I don't even, you know, it's not funny to me anymore. Maybe when I was younger, but Negroes they go, they go around, they think it's funny, and they want. I just don't want the only. I only talk about it in a sense of moving forward, not a sense of engaging. Well, you heard what he said about this? Did you hear that? Did you hear this? Did you hear that? Did you hear this? I'm done with the high school stuff, man, because it's all about if we men and we really want to unify, we're gonna be about building, giving people ideas, dropping jewels on each other. You know, just
brother
like I was
man,
talking to a cat about starting his own LLC. You know what I'm saying? And all that. Telling him, hey man, start doing this, man. I know everybody going through their own shit, but find three things you can do every day to get to your goals. Some of the things you want to do just to change your life. Then when you could change your life, try to change somebody else's life. All this, you know, conflicts, man. That shit ain't gonna get us nowhere. Disrespecting each other every day, like we see that every day. What are we telling the youth? The youth grow up in this. How are we changing? How are we pivoting to something positive? Are we doing a lot of stuff that the youth see every day?
brother man, let me tell you something, man. My mom, I was in third grade. My mom left my dad. I was in the homeless shelter. I know exactly what kwame talking about because I was in that motherfucker. When I was 17, I was so fucking fed up with every goddamn thing in life. I tried to kill myself. My mama saved my life. My mama hated my gut. She hated the sight when I came around because when my mama left and living in that homeless shelter, I decided as a kid that fuck that, I'm going to live with Pop. And she ain't like that shit. And she saved my damn life because I had got there. I had, I was fucking pissed off with life, period. I said, fuck it. That's one of the reasons I went in the military. I went in the military to die. I went in the military so I can get honors when I die. A 21 gun salute. I ain't expect to damn be 40 years old. I thought I was gonna be dead by 21. I took a lot of shit and I did a lot of shit, suicidal type shit. That's why I got all these scars on my damn body, bro. I ain't give a fuck. Now, as I older, I'm like, shit, what the hell are I damn thinking? Now I'm seeing the other damn kids that's coming up now. They probably thinking the same thing I was thinking. Now I got the goddamn shot to sit them down and talk to them, let them know, bro, it's all right. I got your back. I teach a class every Sunday that I don't have to work. I teach a class every Sunday about real history to put pride back in our damn people and to show the real the cause you getting taught bullshit all the damn time on TV or in the school. You getting taught bullshit. I had to learn the hard way. I don't want these damn kids damn grow up like I damn grow up with damn ready to kill you goddamn self because you fucking fed up with stupid shit. That's why I get fucking I I get I get pissed off when I see motherfuckers on YouTube talking stupid with this goddamn corny ass dumb shit. Why are you doing that to your own people? If you don't know, fuck it. Research. Do some damn research. And then teach the people. Don't sit here and teach the damn people some shit that you don't fucking damn know. That shit is fucking damn destructive. That's what be pissing me off with some of these cats, man.
Polo, you still there? Is that his TV going? That your TV going or his TV?
That's my TV. I
Oh,
don't
okay, so
watch
TV.
TV solo. Let me mute this shit. 'Cause I don't want to get no copy strike or none of that shit. Cause I ain't watching that motherfucker anyway. Yeah, TV now.
No, I don't hear it. I mean, I didn't really hear nothing that you get copper. I just kind of heard a thing, like just a little
No,
sound. It wasn't a lot. I thought it
yeah,
might have
that's
been
my
Polo.
TV. My damn TV.
But yeah, man,
Let
it's
me
good
see.
chopping it up with you. Like I said, man, I'm all about, I just wish we have people, some of the people that have influence, a lot of impact, see that we got to start presenting ourselves. We got to show that we can respect each other and teach and
We
build
gotta
and
present
grow.
ourselves. We gotta present ourselves as men.
Yeah, especially in the
I'm gonna tell you.
public, man.
I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Growing up, most of my friends, I had one cat. It was just It was just him and his daddy living together, just like it was me and my daddy. He understood exactly what the fuck I was going through. He had to hold the household down because men don't sit here and sympathize with motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You got to goddamn handle your own business. You got to damn be responsible for shit. You got to be accountable for shit. When you growing up with a daddy, it's just you and your daddy. I had one friend, he grew up with him and his daddy. But all my other friends didn't even know who their daddy was. And they looked up to my father because my father, whenever they came to my house, he put their ass to work, showed them stuff, teach, was teaching them shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got men doing that shit no damn more. You got men playing video games.
Yep, you're right about that.
You know see what I'm saying? And that's the encounter. That's what the kids looking at as a man playing video games. I don't have no. I don't have a PlayStation, Xbox, none of that shit. I ain't got none of that shit. Because as a kid, I played video games. As a kid, I had Sega Genesis. I had damn Nintendo. As I got grown, basically when I hit puberty, I was chasing women. So all that video game shit went the fuck out of me. I don't understand why we got motherfucker 50 years old playing video games. Dr. Boyce Watkins playing video games. What the fuck is that shit? This is what we showing our men. I run the chainsaw. I'm gonna have to run the chainsaw when I get up in the morning. I gotta stretch why. I told you I got a farm. I got cows and goats and shit. I gotta replace fence that the tornado and knocked the tree down on the fence. I got to replace all that shit. So I got to damn cut the tree up and stretch that damn fence. My money goes to chainsaws and shit. My money don't go to video games and Jordans. My money go to tools. That's what men do. But you don't see that shit on TV. You don't see that shit online because motherfuckers ain't promoting that shit. I show it on IG, on Instagram, and motherfuckers like they like my comment and shit. But I need everybody to be with that man. You ain't got if you in the city and you ain't got land like that, you still can do some man shit. You ain't got to have a farm to be a man. I don't understand the cat these days, man. I don't know it. I don't understand it. Polo, Southside. Guess y'all asleep. I'm talk y'all ass that they don't sleep.